This is the accordion, basically bending the hips and knees at the same time. You can get a knee bending person or a hip only bending person. This is the full squat. Thoracic curve should be tight. No lumping over at the upper back. Stay on the heels. Stay tall. You may see a dropped knee in on the squat. You may see knees driving out as you come up. And you may see knees dropping in as you come up. Vertical jump. Reach for a spot. Full coil and explode. See the differences. Trendelenburg. Stand on one leg like a stork. Trying to look at the angle of the knee and the hip. If the hip drops out, it's a positive score. Hip extension, raise the hips up. Pelvis should stay in line when you take each leg off. You may get a drop, obviously, of one hip when they do it. Means the leg that is planted is the one that's dysfunctional. Or rotation on that other side, as you can see there. The forward lunges, you can watch a bunch of things, torso position, knee tracking, a number of other ideas. What we're looking for mainly, though, is how they push off from the floor. What we're looking for is pushing through the heel. You'll see the front foot rise up, as you saw on that right side. The toe stayed down. Toe came up. Toe comes up. Split squat, 3 paces out. Rear foot on the bench, stay nice and tall. Knee drops to the floor. 3 down, 1 up tempo. Obviously, they're going to have dumbbells in hand when they do that. Single leg vertical jump, same as vertical jump. Back leg can only be used as support, and see the difference in height. Use the opposite arm to hit the wall, then the leg that is jumping. Push-up position, look for scapular winging and a tight torso. You may get a little waving in the body as they raise up. You may get them trying not to use their body as they get down. You may get a wave as they start to push, showing upper body strength higher than the core stability, or we may get lack of muscular endurance or upper body strength, but a good core. Dips, we're looking for elbow and shoulder height. The shoulder should be below the elbow each time. Seated med ball push, explode. Dumbbell external rotation, elbow is below the shoulder, and elbow stays at 90 degrees the entire time. 3 seconds down, 1 second up. Pal raise, same speed, 20 to 30 degree incline bench, 3 seconds down, 1 up, dumbbell in line with chin. Trap 3 raise, same thing, 45 degree angle out to the side. They want to show control at the top. Not necessarily a complete pause, but control. There can't be swinging. Body's at 45 degrees. Strict chin up, chin over the bar. Kipping chin up, use your body to do the movement. Waiter's bow, keep that low back curve tight as they bend over at the hip. What we're looking for is motor control of that lumbar spine in relation to stooping. You may get folks who will do this, or not want to bend at the hip at all and just squat. What we're looking for is really long hamstrings and keeping that midsection tight. Sorensen test, hold it as long as they can. Keep all those angles in place, chin tucked in. Reverse med ball toss, full hip explosion. You get a couple of tries each time when they do that. Side bridge, stay in line between the head and the toes, no rotation, no dragging of the hip to the floor. Stay tight. Leg lowering abs. Torso is tight, control the legs all the way to the floor, and no change in the low back curve when they do that. If they do get a change, you stop at that angle and measure it by figuring out where the change in the low back position is. Ultimately, they want to control that and not losing spinal position as they lower. It should be tight, low back to the ground. You can cue the belly tucked in as well. Sit-ups, hands at temples or head, feet are anchored, shoulder blades have to get to the ground, torso has to be perpendicular to the floor at the top. Knees to elbows, they can do them strict. 15 in a row is the key. We're okay with a little swing, but what we don't want is a kip for them, for the testing, just for the testing purposes.